So the very first thing I decided to do was do a deep clean in the RV, since this is probably the last time it's going to be this empty. The last trip that we went on, we had Rose up in this loft with us, and I could not, for the life of me, get all of her hair off of this fabric. I was really amazed at how much stuff I was able to fit in this little bathroom. It really was majority stuff, like everything that I use could fit in there, plus extras. Like there's a bunch of things that I still don't need, so that's nice. Okay, so I know that this chair definitely should not have been a necessity, but it's the one piece of furniture I really didn't want to give up, and I'm glad. I still don't regret keeping it. Right now I'm keeping it inside my mom's house, but I love that chair and I've wanted one for so long, and eventually when we live in a house, probably still have it. So I think that's something that is worth keeping. So I have a full bag of stuff to get rid of, and then this box is still full, but closable full. And I think I'm gonna keep it kind of as a unbox open next spring, postpartum, and try things on and see if I want any of it. I know I'm gonna want some of it, like these jean shorts that I love. Like these cannot. I got these not that long ago. Like I would call this a staple to my capsule wardrobe. So definitely not getting rid of those. Hello. Hello. Oh my god. You're a bully. I think I've outgrown this shirt. So I packed that box a while ago with clothes that I just don't wear, either because I'm pregnant, or I'm not gonna wear because we're going somewhere cold, mainly because I'm pregnant. But and I was gonna go through and keep some of it, but for the most part I think I've decided that I'm just going to get rid of things. I feel so bad. The dogs are following me everywhere because they know that things are changing, and I can tell they're stressed out. How do I? I know they don't look stressed, but they're stressed. They don't like all the change. Our whole house is a mess, and they don't know what's going on. And they see us putting things in the RV. So first load going to the Goodwill. Carload number 2. So this is a 12 cubic inch fridge. It's a lot more shallow than a normal fridge, but I find that the space that it's lacking was usually just taken up by old leftovers or unused condiments that really need to be thrown out anyways. So I found that this size fridge is actually perfect for the amount of food that you actually use and need, and it prevents you from having a whole bunch of extra unnecessary things that you're not going to use anyways. And the freezer, which isn't shown here, is pretty large, so we'll be able to prep a bunch of freezer meals and stock up on those as well, which will help a lot. Would this make you nervous? Like, is it gonna leak? What if it leaks? So my goal right now is to finish packing up the kitchen to the point where it's fully functional. Right now, it's kind of like we have some stuff in here and some stuff still in the house. So I need to get it all in here so that essentially for the next like day or two, I guess we'll be here tomorrow and Sunday. So yeah, I'll come in here to make food, and I think it'll also help with just getting used to living in the RV, because since eating is such a big, such a homey activity. So I'm gonna try finishing packing up, and so I'm focusing on packing what's essential, like what we use regularly, and then whatever else, because I need to see how it's gonna fit. And then I think I'm just gonna pack other things up into boxes, like pantry things, and I can go in the car, especially since it's November, so I'm pretty sure it'll be cold enough wherever we go. But I might also be able to somehow pack it in here. I'm not sure. Hopefully we don't really have much access and it all fits in the cabinets. But you know how it is, we have extra like pantry stuff and things that you don't use all that often. Like I have a big thing of vegetable oil for frying. So let me get this done. Oh yeah, and it's like 1 in the morning because I guess that's when I work best. And even though I already situated this, so everything is mostly empty right now. And then over here is like where I like to keep like our living room type things, like sometimes I'll put books and such, but maybe I'll use this as pantry space for now and put all those kind of things in boxes in the car, so that way I don't have to put food in the car. I don't know why I'm such a night owl, but I just a little while ago filled our car up with things that need to go to be recycled. So now this area is pretty much clear. So today we did 3 trips to the Goodwill, and then we went to dinner and went to the mall, kind of took a break, hung out, which was nice. But then when I got home, I didn't do anything for quite a few hours. Just kind of relaxed, and this seems to be the trend. And then it gets late, literally like once it gets close to midnight, then I decide to do things. But I'm really excited, and I'm surprised at how excited I am. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel in these final moments, if I was going to be really sad to leave, and my friends were over earlier helping, and I said goodbye to them. I think that's probably the saddest part of it, but we'll be back, we'll see them. It's not like we're moving to a house somewhere else, you know. But we're almost done, and we're planning on leaving tomorrow at some point. It's like, the morning is not, I don't think morning is going to happen at all, but we'll bring stuff to the Goodwill, and we have a few things to bring to his mom's, some memorabilia that he doesn't want to give up, in our bikes, because we didn't get a tow hook, or we didn't get a hitch installed on our car, so we can't take the bikes, which is okay because we're going to come back in May. It's November, so it'll be winter the entire time, and it'll be pretty cold in New England, so, and we'll have a newborn, so I really don't think we would use the bikes anyways, so we'll come back for them in the spring. I'll make sure we get a hitch this time. And some Coke. I hope I can go to sleep because I'm so tired. I'm actually so weird, like living in the garage is because I'm like having to turn off the lights. I have to do this every single day before going into the RV and attached pressured time frame to get said things done. I'm excited. Like having to get up and drive for multiple hours a day, chill, perfectly fine. But having to wake up and figure out what to do with all this stuff in your house every day. Like we haven't grocery shopped. And that's it. Might get away with only going to Goodwill once. It's Tuesday, November 19th. This stuff 12:20 a.m. So it just became Tuesday. Well, maybe somehow it didn't. We wanted to leave. It's pretty full. Like the absolute latest. So the bedroom is pretty empty. So I'm only even showing a small portion of this packing up process right here. Hey. And just looking at it makes me realize we just had way more stuff than any person really ever needs, or any family, honestly, because the more stuff you have, the less you're ever even going to use it. We'll make it work. Ebony blending in over there. This will go in the car, hopefully. the car all packed up. Go to the Goodwill tomorrow. Lots and lots of stuff. And Best Buy recycling, selling at Best Buy. Might try to go to Plato's Closet. Maybe. So I went to Goodwill 8 times in total and got rid of a bunch of stuff. A lot of it was stuff that I should have gotten rid of anyways, but then there was some useful things that I probably didn't necessarily want to get rid of. But everything that I packed in the car was stuff that I didn't want to let go of, and also I just didn't have the energy to further sort through it with the amount of time that we had left, so I just packed it up to deal with it later, essentially. This is our master bathroom and bedroom, all empty, which is super crazy to see since this was the main area that we lived in. Yeah, it was definitely bittersweet. And of course, Phoenix gave us a rare rain shower as a goodbye.